Hey world, hope you are okay. Hope that the world is allowing you to function as a person as best you can. Hope that coronavirus isn't getting you down too much, or physically hurting you right now, personally or relationship wise. As always, please remember that Black Lives Matter, uh, LGBTQIA plus stuff matters, and it's important that we take care of our most vulnerable people at this time. Even if your feeds are going back to normal, your Twitter feeds are going back to normal, or people are talking about these issues less than they should, it doesn't mean that these issues have gone away. It doesn't mean that things are better. Things still matter. If you're in the United States, the GOP tried to pass a toothless Senate bill that would have done nothing to do anything to help anyone, and that was their idea. And it did not, thankfully, pass. But every bill that I've seen has been too weak. So please do what you can to push and continue to push as best you can to make a difference. These things matter, and these lives matter. So please help out. Also, it's Pride Month, so LGBTQIA plus. Yay! Okay. Let's play some Dungeons at all. At all? Oh, dragons, right. I forgot. I have too many windows open. I thought I was totally ready, but instead I can't find the windows I want to be open. Ah, there we go. Nope. Yep. Ah, there we go. Okay. Jack will be joining us slightly into the program, so that means Zerial will be an automaton until he joins us, because I don't really know how to play him except kind of gravelly and stabby. So if there's combat, he will fight, but otherwise he will just be in the background. So last time, a lot happened. Does anyone remember what happened? Does anyone want to share what happened from their perspective? Obviously, we shouldn't ask Afna what happened last time. Welcome back, by the way. Good to have you.
I feel like it was a packed session. I feel like everybody got some stuff in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Did we go to the dump that session, or was that the one before?
Do we go to
No,
the?
that was last session. We went to the
Okay,
dump and we made smoothies,
right.
and I went to ADS and got needles in my hand.
That was
I
not
remember
creepy at
that.
all.
Yep. Oh, and LT Grey and Jinx left us.
Yes, LT Green Jinx retired, or didn't retire, moved on to other things. Um, and let's see. We also helped to try to uncurse Bialdor, who was taken in by the Ovzisha. Wow, my voice. Pardon me 1 second, everyone. Hmm. I apologize. Let's see. And yeah, so we did all that, and oh, and we did bring a gift to the evil robot people. Evil may not be the right word, and they gave us some lore dumps, and they freed Lyra of her curse of Thoxis. And so we've sort of coming to understand that there are three major powers in this tomb. Well, let's say five. We'll say five powers in this tomb that are significant. We've got Obzishra, who seems to be a black dragon, who's interested in dark magic. We've got Thoxis, who seems to be something that's not a black dragon, who seems interested in maybe a different flavor of dark magics. Then we have the other, something that people tend to refer to only as the other, who is interested in a third flavor of dark magics. Wow, we've got a lot of dark magics going on in this tomb. Then we have the magic guardians that we've met, right? Who are sort of anti-magic people. And then we have um, let's see, and then we have sort of the various people who are in the dungeon, right? The old goblins and old halflings from ancient times, or perhaps still alive and still living throughout this whole dungeon, who seem to be maybe part of Akarut's retinue or something like that. It's unclear what Akarut's relationship to these three powers is, as well. So the whole thing's a little bit of a mess. And yeah, so we've got three major powers and three major power bases, and we've got to sort of deduce and figure it all out. Yeah. Okay, so I think we left off in the magic room. Yeah, is that right? In the anti-magic room, people's room. Is that correct?
I believe so.
Great. So we left off there, and with Lyra returned to us, which is great, and Celia returned to us, which is great, and Tis and Zero all there, which is great. So we're in pretty good shape in terms of the team. What's the plan from here, guys?
Sorry, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
You know when we gave the soul stone over to the robots?
Yes.
Did we give them the soulwood box as well, or do we still have that?
I think you still have that.
Okay. We should probably sell that at some point in the future. Just because that's a lot of money to be carrying around.
You know how many healing potions that is?
Mm-hmm.
Like 2. I'm sorry, kidding.
For us, it would be actually because they're charging us double.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fine. Marcus, do you have a plan?
Ooh, a plan. No, but at some point just had said that we should talk about that. That we should not ever come back in here without a plan. Or without an objective more, I think.
That's probably a good idea.
Objectives.
Yeah.
What? I can do it.
That's mostly inspired by the tension dice now. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to stop taking weird, random short rests in bad places.
Lyra's good now, right? Lyra's awake. And
yeah, Lyra is recovered. She is no longer cursed by Foxes.
Would you want to go back up to the surface? Like, is there anything you want to grab, or?
I think we're pretty good for stuff that we have because we were quite prepared for like a massive encounter. We didn't actually end up having a kind of fight.
Yeah.
So, it is a good point actually to rethink our plan because we did last come in here to find Celia, and now that we've done that, we need to see what we want to actually do next. Do we just want to continue diving to find more things, or do we want to find info about the third sort of deity?
The other, I get the impression that it has something to do with the fungi folk. I'm not entirely sure why. Yeah. Oh, we need to get Bjalder back up. He can't stay down here.
Quite right.
Yeah,
I prefer not to be down here. This is very scary.
You did great though. Look, not a scratch on you.
I attribute that entirely to good luck, not to any skill on your part.
Wow. Okay. Let's get back up there, I guess. So we'll go to the surface for the time being, and then I think we'll hash out a plan.
Quite right.
Sorry, what did he say?
Quite right.
Oh. I didn't know you get mean when you're scared. I'm not going to bring you back down here again.
How would you behave if you were dragged into a dungeon against your will and paraded around when there might be I don't know, spiders or demons or forces of evil?
We've seen all of those things, incidentally. Oh, I was right about Ozisha, wasn't I? I'd like to hear it. I usually am not the "I told you so" type, but I would like to hear it this time. Was I or was I not right about Ozisha?
I feel that is something that can be discussed at a later time.
Sure. Let's get back up there.
Can we leave?
You don't want to say it.
Okay, so you start making your way through the dungeon up to the surface to drop off the elder.
Yeah.
Okay, you are already at 4 tension dice. Let's see how you do when we add one more and roll. Wow, you guys have been insanely lucky on your tension dice. This is gross.
I'm glad. Is it ones that something happens?
Yeah, ones are bad.
Okay.
Okay,
so
I mean,
the
watch
odds
the next you roll. We'll get like 5 ones, but
with our luck.
Just-
Okay.
you know.
Just
I hope
anyone.
not.
It doesn't increase in difficulty. Anyone. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. So you make your way back to the surface, clearing your tension pool, and making your way outside. And you are in good shape.
Okay, so
Cool. We already stocked up before we went down there, and we didn't have any combat while we were down there, so I think we're still okay.
yeah, I'm good too. What path do we want to take? I guess is the question.
Oh, one moment, please.
Oh.
If you could stop by our home just for a second, Tiss.
Oh, sure. I will be right back. And I'll head toward our tent.
Lots
And,
of hand holding going on here.
He goes into the tent with you behind him and reaches down and opens up a chest and pulls it open, and so it's rummaging through it a little bit and pulls something out and walks it forward and here hands a bag filled with coins to you.
Oh, thank you. Well, what is this for? We didn't bring anything back.
Call it a uncursing bonus.
I like that. Have to get you cursed again sometime.
Please don't.
Is sarcasm line?
That's between you and your belief system.
Verbal irony.
Verbal irony.
Yeah.
I don't think it's lying.
Okay.
I don't
bear that
think
in
so.
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, please. Yeah, I guess we should also be more careful about the relics that we're bringing to you and handing off to you. That was maybe a little reckless.
Yes, that was a little reckless, wasn't it? This isn't entirely my fault.
Yeah, it happens. We don't know what we're dealing with all the time. Okay, but yeah,
Good.
we will go back in there and try to find some stuff for you.
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay.
That would be wonderful.
And then Tissel will head off back to the party.
Okay.
Can I go and sell that soul? Actually, can I send Zerial to go and sell that soulwood box?
Sure. Yeah, because Zerial is black.
Because I feel like, yeah, if we're getting double the price, I feel like we'd also get half the price for whatever we sell.
Yeah, that's a good rule.
That's true. Yeah, so he goes and sells that. So first of all, Tiss, you were handed 250 gold.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So Zero goes and sells the soulwood box. And
Nice.
you're sure you want to sell the soulwood box? You don't want to keep it?
I suppose it could be handy in the future. It was very handy then.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I just want to, whenever someone's going to sell a magical item of any sort, I want to make sure that they know that they're selling a magical item.
Maybe doubt myself now. I don't know. Asma, what do you think?
What actually is it? Which is the when did we get it?
The soulwood box is a small wooden box
Do you
that
remember?
is the anti-magic thing. It had the gem of Ozisha in it. But yeah, now it's nothing.
Wait, I have a stone that gets me like messages to Adius, right?
Yeah. If you, I believe you. I don't remember, but I believe you.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called. I remember I got one and Soropi got one.
Oh yes, yeah. No, I
I've never
remember.
used it though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that divination magic?
Yeah. No, that would be a sending stone. That's just a sending stone. Hold on, let me. Let's see. Why do I forget these things? I feel like I should know. It is evocation magic.
Evocation. Oh, okay. So if I put that in the Soulwood box, it wouldn't
It might.
stop the magic, would it?
It might.
Okay,
Soulwood
Marcus,
boxes.
what do you think?
Soulwood boxes. Oh yeah.
Sorry. The use cases are slim enough. That I would be comfortable selling it because it was used to keep Ozisha from seeing outside of that box. So we couldn't use it to like one of us couldn't jump inside of it and be protected from scrying. But if we did find another thing like that little Ozisha walkie-talkie, it could also be blocked. So it's a matter of like how likely do we think we're gonna find something like that.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know whether it's good. I mean, presumably, if we found another sending stone, it would also be in another Soulwood box. So I think the chance is fairly minimal.
Could be.
Hopefully. Let's sell the box. Let's sell the box.
It is worth a lot
Okay.
too. Yeah.
So we have.
Yeah, I think we need the money more.
So we have Zerial go and sell the box because Zerial is the one who is not. Oh hey, Jack.
Jackie.
Hey.
Welcome. Glad to have you. So we are having you sell the Soulwood box because you are the one who's not blacklisted, so you can actually probably get a good price. I don't know how long you won't be blacklisted, but for now, at least you're not blacklisted. So you go to sell the Soulwood box, and you're selling a magical item. Are you comfortable doing that?
Yes.
Great. Okay. Why don't you, for me, roll a persuasion check to see how good a price you get on this thing?
Oh boy. That will be an interesting one, considering that for some reason I think charisma is my lowest score. Yes, it is. Alright, good luck, fellas.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, wait,
Whatever
that's
you.
a charisma check.
Okay. That's
Persuasion?
12.
Okay.
Yeah, persuasion. If you are you trained in persuasion? Well, whatever. I'll take whatever you want. Roll.
Yeah. Alright, sure, I'll roll again.
Okay.
Nice. 10.
Average.
Hey, that's not bad. Yeah, and it's worth pointing out that whatever you get, someone else would have had to get more than double that to get the same price, right? They're
Yeah.
literally. Yeah. So so you can sell the Soulwood box for 4,000 gold.
Oh, alright.
Wow.
3,000 gold. All right, 2,000 gold for you guys. And then if we divide the 1,000 between, yeah, cool. So, and that we have 4 people, so that makes it really easy.
Everyone gets 1,000 gold.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot.
So,
You'll know, Tiss, that Bealdor never actually apologized to you.
Yeah, I think Tiss would have noticed and wouldn't like actually care that much.
Okay, fair enough. He just gave you money.
That's a pretty good apology in my book.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Well,
quick question: magic items. Are they like way more expensive than that? Because I would consider like looking to see if there are any. What was that? You cut out. Sorry.
Oh, stores don't sell magic items.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, magic items are earned. They're found. People generally like find them to be incredibly valuable, and people very rarely sell them to stores. It's more often like private auctioneers, private buyers, things like that.
That's fair. What do you think I could probably get with the money itself?
Well, obviously more health potions is sort of the standard thing that you guys buy. You could also anything that's available in the player's handbook is available to you guys. and really anything that you, Jack the creative, I mean, can come up with.
That is a dangerous precedent. One second. All right, cool. Then I'll just be checking that to see, but probably health potions.
Yeah. So what is the plan? Do you have a plan? What does the plan look like?
Good question.
I don't think we necessarily have an objective at this point, because I think Celia was it, and then Lyra was it, and then Beelder was it at the same time. So I think we're just up to the 3 paths that we've gone down.
You were the one who said you only wanted to go into.
I mean,
So I'm looking for that plan.
Yeah.
we have a lot of places that we went to in the tomb when we had an objective. We were like, we'll explore this later. We've got to do this first. So I feel like we should probably just like go down some of those again.
Yeah.
And actually explore them.
I cannot remember any of them. So I don't even remember what the last thing we did was.
I almost died to some statue.
To a statue.
Okay, a few weeks ago, there was a room which was just after the stairs with fire coming out the side.
Yeah.
And there was a room with beholders, I think, statues that attacked me.
Oh yeah. That was immediately
that.
before you got ganked by the robot.
Yeah, so there's a couple things. So there's the statues that attacked you are here. In where their little E's are on the map. The beholder was a different time you almost died on a different floor. That was here, right above the cold room.
That have been many times.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. So where do you guys want to go first?
Oh, that was the place with the room that smelled really bad, wasn't it?
Which one?
Along the same path, the one where with the statues, the guardians. That...
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, smelled bad in your ice sense, dark magic sense.
Right,
Oh no,
okay.
smelled bad in the smelled bad in the like it was a lot of refuse. Yes.
And there
right.
was a badger. We killed a badger.
Yep.
Dire badger. Okay.
That was over here.
So that's one way we could go. That way was pretty harrowing. Oh, would anyone want to check out the door that we haven't opened yet at the entrance? Because there's that third path.
Oh,
In the terms of
we should do that. We should do that.
There's also the
should
secret passage. The secret outside entrance.
With the massive bat.
Yes.
Ackle the massive bat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should go to the massive bat.
Okay. Do we want to vote?
Oh wait. Sorry, the massive bat, but that was LT Gray's friend, wasn't it? And now LT Gray's gone.
Yeah. I could talk to it.
Never mind.
I don't know how much it'll like me, but I could talk to it.
I remember the bat let me pet him, so maybe
I've
don't like it.
I've got tongues now, so
Yeah, I feel like
I
we can.
Yeah, we can talk to it. It's fine. Never mind.
So, the third entrance that we haven't opened yet, or the secret cave? You want to choose between those two? Or just
Secret Cave sounds good to me.
Sorry, did you say secret cave?
Yeah, if we're taking a vote.
Okay, yeah. I'll say secret cave as well.
Yeah, same.
Okay, let's go.
Cool. Let's do it.
Okay, so the back entrance. So you guys head back to the side entrance that you guys have found that no one else has found yet, which is a pretty big advantage in a tomb like this. So you guys sort of walk out into the middle of the desert a little bit, And from there, you find. I've forgotten how you marked it. I know you marked it for yourselves, and I know that I rolled to make sure that no one else saw it. No one did.
It was the ribbon from one of the robots. Lyra tied.
Right.
Yeah.
Got it.
She had cut it off, I think.
Perfect. Yeah. So you find that marking, and you have to start re-excavating because sand has again filled up part of this tomb. And Celia, you still have like move earth or something like that, right? It was like a cantrip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I guess I just like do that cantrip lots and lots.
Yeah. So you do that cantrip. There's some shoveling, some digging, some moving around of stuff, and you guys then begin to you uncover the pillars that are aside the staircase down. And so down you head. Let's see.
Can I cover it up with this as well?
Yes, you're gonna like bury yourselves in a little bit, make it hard to leave. Cool. Make sure that no one finds it. More important than it finds it. Totally with you. Totally get it. Oh, okay. Let's see what I got here. So again, this set of stairs makes reference to the Dark One. It's carved into the walls. You guys now know that the Dark One is Thoxis. So there's some implication that he might be involved over here to some degree or another. And you continue down. And as you do, you can hear something that's, I think, a little disturbing. At least it would be to me. Someone seems to be whistling in this tomb. It's echoing around the walls, and it's like a weirdly cheery whistle. Right? Very happy little song.
A quick question. Could I get a Thieves Pack?
Yes, absolutely.
Cool. And how much is that?
I think they're 45 gold.
Okay.
But you're not proficient in it unless you have a way to become proficient in it. Burglar's Pack is what it's called. And it is... it's 16 gold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'll post it in Discord for you. Hold on.
Yeah, I should already have it.
Cool.
Or have it up.
Right. There you go. Excellent
Stuff.
Good stuff. Yeah, so you hear someone whistling in the tomb as you head down. And you get to a turn, and you head forward and find yourself at that weird rope bridge intersection where you can go straight or you can go right. And there are a massive cave beneath you, maybe 1,000 feet down. Hard to tell.
Any sign of the bats?
Yeah, definitely the bats are in that live in that crevice.
Okay. Thomas is a pretty high level, right?
Yeah, it's a level 3 spell.
Okay, yeah. I'll cast Speak with Animals.
Okay. So you can now speak with animals?
Cool. Yeah, I will call out to the bats. If I see the bigger one, the head honcho, I'll call out to that one.
Yeah. So Ackle the bat flies over and looks at you.
Hello, Ackle. I don't know if you remember me. I was friends with the large, in Tissel kind of pantomime, El Tigre, like muscle shield wrestler. Yeah.
Where is Big Man?
He's. Gosh, actually, I don't know where he went. He said he had to take his leave, and then he just kind of wandered off into the desert. But we were wondering if you could help us across. You had offered last time. But I think we went back up.
You have food?
Food.
Do I still have any berries?
Sure. You have a wand of making berries, don't you? So you can have berries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do bats eat berries? I'll offer it berries, I guess.
Eat mangoes, which technically would mangoes count?
Depends on the
Yeah,
bat.
absolutely.
But like,
Yeah.
is this vampire bat or?
Eat
Oh.
vampire bats. Vampire bats only eat blood rarely, actually.
I think it was actually. I think last time we fed it blood. Like I think Altiga hurt himself to feed it.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Because this is not the real world; it's a fantasy world vampire bat.
Okay.
I wonder if it'd be okay with just meat. Also, I don't know if we even have any. Tis will. Tis will ask it if his blood will work. You like lizard folk blood? I don't know if it's different.
Like sniffs you, and then just like, do you hold out your hand or anything?
I'll hold out my wrist.
Yeah, just dives in and starts chewing on your wrist.
Cool.
Yeah.
Just will remain calm.
Okay. Yeah, you take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
As it eats you.
Could be worse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then it like looks satisfied, and then like turns over, and says, "Hop on my back, right or left, or sorry, right or straight."
Actually, you can take them first. Take the lighter people first. I might find my own way across. Hey, which way do we want to go?
If we're really feeling it, we could go down.
Oh my gosh.
Like if we're really, really feeling it.
Which way is the whistling coming from?
Yeah, roll a perception check.
Might be too echoey.
Yes, that's the risk.
Oh, you know what? Actually,
it is very echoey, but you think it's coming from straight ahead.
Let's go straight.
I may actually have a way of finding out too, because I can use my familiar to scout.
It's true. What is your
Pineapple.
familiar?
Pineapple.
Tell me about pineapple.
Beautiful little furry bastard boy. He's so good. He's a little war weasel. Does a little war weasel dance. He's just the cutest thing ever.
Does a little war weasel dance. Cool. And pineapple the war weasel can fly?
That's a good question. Could probably be thrown.
20, 40. So it's 100. So it's about
Please don't throw your
140 feet.
Across, it's 140.
God damn. All right, never mind.
Well, I mean, if we're throwing, Lyra has a crossbow. Does it weigh?
You know what? I'm not sure what the rules are.
Oh, sorry, I'm wrong. Sorry, it's only 100 feet
Down or across?
across.
Ooh, okay.
So wait, what's your range of your crossbow?
Like a little ferret trebuchet. You get them through Find Familiar, right?
Oh yeah.
You can cast. You can choose a different form. I think every time you cast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
If you want to change
Do
it,
familiars have a weight?
A ritual, but that costs 15 gold. But yeah,
I think they do. Yeah.
yes, they have weight.
So, how heavy is a weasel?
Couple pounds or something, probably. Right?
Yeah.
It can't be
Could
that
be
much.
more than 2 pounds.
Weasels are tiny, actually. Ferrets are like. Is it a weasel?
A very large weasel is 3.3 pounds.
Interesting.
An average weasel would be like 2.2 pounds.
Yeah, that's not too bad. That's like it.
Yeah.
Okay, familiars in general, are they like opaque and like translucent? Can you
Depends on how we want to do it.
can you
I'm
go
gonna
through
say
them?
for like the. Oh, okay. Yeah. For the flavor though, he's definitely like magical esque.
A little glowy.
Aw.
Yeah.
A glowy
But-
war weasel.
Does he like take up space, or can he like go through things?
No, he takes up space. He mechanically can't travel through walls. He's tiny. Mechanically.
So he's not like a little ghost.
Just looks like
Aw.
one.
He's a little weasel.
We could go across and
It would
then
be
have
very
him
cool if
scout.
he was a little ghost. Yeah, I mean that sounds fine.
The other thing we can do is, as long as she can get a crossbow bolt over, or at least like a python, I can send it across on a rope.
There's a rope bridge across already currently.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay.
We'll just send it across the bridge.
Well, yeah. I could just probably place it on the thing, and as long as it perhaps makes a dex check, it'll be fine.
I don't think we all forgot there was a bridge.
It was like super rickety though, wasn't it? There was like.
I mean, you thought it might be. You
I
never
think
really.
That's
we'll
right.
be fine though.
That's true.
You've never tested the bridge. You've been scared of it every time. You like came down here the last time and were like, I don't trust that bridge. And like then you took a while debating how to go around it and then decided not to go around it. And then you
It is a big fall. It is a very big fall though.
I mean it's 1,000 feet. Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah, I still don't trust it.
No.
So we want.
So let's
Sorry,
see. I'll re-describe the bridge since it's been a while. This T-shaped bridge, blah blah, is made of hemp ropes woven and tied closely around a set of planks of wood. So it's not even just a rope bridge; it's a rope and wood bridge. At waist height, there is a rope handrail on both sides.
Pretty sure Altigo tried to cross it and he fell. And then we used
Yeah, he put his
levitate.
foot.
That's right.
He put his foot through it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
As an aside, is it Tiss's waist height or like my waist height?
It's Tiss's waist height. Oh, would it be
My head
no,
then.
Sorry, it's your waist height.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
it's like Tiss's ankles.
Probably to his knees, but that's still like that's scary.
Yeah.
That's
Like-
concerning.
Yeah, you'd have to crawl across.
Right. Exactly. That's terrifying.
Okay, let's do Batmobile. Bat travel.
Yeah, that took me a second. I was like, what? What do you mean?
I like it.
Um, yeah, that's good.
I like it. Okay. Yeah. So I think that Pineapple like tries to chew on your hair, a little bit, Zuriel. I think that's
Aw.
just like he floats around and lands on your shoulder and then chews on your hair.
He can tell what you're thinking.
And so the intention is to send him across on the bridge, or is the intention to go across yourselves? What's the plan?
Should we bat travel first, or should we send him across?
I feel like bat
That's
travel first, just so
Yeah,
he doesn't have
bat
to go
travel
alone. Like he'll get across safer. I feel like with us.
Alrighty.
Okay. And straight or right or down?
I think straight was the consensus.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna test the bridge. This is a bad idea, but
No, so what does it look like?
I think you guys want me to go across first, or
With the bat.
well, not with the bat, because at best case scenario we might want to have the bat free, just in case like the bridge doesn't really
Hold up.
Yeah. But
Can
I mean,
we ask the bat if it would be able to catch anyone that fell?
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. So it says to you, Tiff. Depends on. Wait.
Catching them, you mean? Okay.
Maybe the small one.
That would be okay.
I have a grappling hook too.
I'll ask it. With the other ones, would it be easier just to carry them across?
Nods, like hesitates and then nods. It's pretty
Okay.
big.
It's crap. What's its name again?
Ackle.
Ackle. Did he get? Ackle says that with us larger folk, it would be easier to just carry us across rather than catch us if we fall off the bridge. It said it'd be able to catch Celia though. Said it pretty confidently.
I mean, it may be able to catch me, but I'm still not a massive fan of going across the
Right?
bridge.
Yeah. I don't want anything to do with it. Frankly, I don't trust it.
But to be fair, Celia is also not a fan of the bat, so
Oh,
no
that's
good
right.
options for her here. But yeah, I think she'd rather take the bat over falling 1,000 feet.
I think I may have something. Okay, so we send one person across, because I actually have more than 50 feet of rope as the path, right? I have a grappling hook that would help like a smaller character kind of hold on to one end, and then Tisk could hold on to the other end of the rope, and I'll just like, I guess, put my belt loop through it, just in case. Like I'll be crawling across the bridge anyways. But just in case it does break, that will be perfect because you guys can just hold it.
You're talking like mountain climbing style, where like we're tethered to each other.
Not tethered. It's just you guys are holding at each end, right? Like the bat
But
flies
the-
one person across it, and then you hold on to one end, and then
Oh,
you
okay.
hold on to the other. Yeah.
For whoever's
Could the
crossing.
bat- Yeah, could the bat just hold the rope though?
Oh, good question.
Bat has
'Cause
a
I
higher
think-
strength score than many people in this party.
Yeah, I think the bat would be better at holding it than me, because I think I'd just fall over with you.
True.
Okay, so you want the bat to fly to the other side with a rope that is something that Tiss is also holding, and is strung through a belt loop on your belt.
Yeah, that
Okay.
sounds about right.
Yeah, so the bat on one side, you Tiss on the other side, you in the middle, like sort of climbing the rope forward rather than up. Is that right?
Hoping not to die.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds reasonable.
And this way we'll know like if the bridge is like, shitty or not.
Yeah, cool. Zerial, what armor you're wearing?
Oh god. Alright, leather armor.
Oh. And you're an elf, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you climb across, holding onto the ropes,
That is very concerning.
and as you continue across, you look down, you see the pit of darkness beneath you. There's no, whether you're scared of heights or not, this is quite like weird because it's so deep that you can't see. Right? Imagine looking down and feeling that you're looking off a building, feeling like you're looking off the side of a building, but in reality, you can't see anything that's down there because it's just too dark.
It's terrifying.
Right? And you
Oh,
keep
boy.
going forward. Imagine like looking off the top of, I don't know, some tall building at night, but with no electricity in the city and the moon not full. Right? You can feel the wind push on you. And you keep on continuing, crawling across the bridge carefully. You find the broken step that El Tigre almost fell through. But you continue across totally fine.
And that was way too concerning of a description. But I guess it does seem safe. Ish. I mean, if the lighter people don't want to pay the blood toll, I guess you guys could do the same thing I did, and I'll hold it from the other side with the bat.
How far did that blood toll go? Like, was it like just me or?
Yeah, it was almost certainly just you.
Okay. I'll call the bat back over. I'll call Akil back over.
Yeah, he drops the rope into Zerial's hands, and now you and Zerial have a rope that goes across this rope bridge.
Can I? Sorry, go ahead.
And he flies back over, and he looks at you.
Can I pay for these two as well? Will you take?
Nods.
Okay, I'll put my wrist out again.
Dives right into it and starts nuzzling into your wrist.
All right.
And eats away.
My man's not gonna have any blood by the time it's over.
Yeah, it just needs a fucking Cliff Bar or something.
8 more damage.
Fusion.
Yeah, a little anemic. Yeah, eight more damage. And actually, I think it's gonna be basically you paid actually not for yourself but for Zerial.
Oh, okay.
If you want to pay for yourself as well, that'll be actually 14 more damage.
So who have I paid for in total? Because that's
Everyone. You paid for everyone now.
Cool. Wait, sorry, it was 6 more or 14 more?
Yeah, 14 total.
Oh, okay. So that's 44. Cool.
Yeah, it's 2d4 per person, basically. Sorry, just to be clear.
I'll let Celia and Lyra go across, and while they're going across, I'm casting Reduce on myself.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So this is small now.
Yeah, this is very small.
Well,
This is 1/8 size.
Yeah, 1/8. God, how tall would that be? I have no idea.
So that makes you literally less than a foot.
Really?
Change your voice.
Oh yeah, sure. Probably. I can't do that myself. I don't have
Yeah,
the
of course.
range. But probably, yeah.
Right. That's awesome. Yeah. So Tis becomes like a little squeaker.
It
And
is
the
less
pet
than a foot.
comes
That's
over
wild.
and like looks at you. And I guess comprehend languages or speak talk to animals is still available. And
Mhm.
so looks at you and says, "You look like a meal now."
Oh God. And you know what? I think. Okay, no, it's not concentration. Okay, yeah. I'm not though. I'm not a meal. Please, I've paid my way, so. Uh, yeah.
Hop
Just.
on.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'll get on Akil's back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he launches into the air, and you feel wind just rushing past you. Imagine like your first time on a plane, but the plane has no roof, because you're now like actually an appropriate size for this experience.
Yeah.
As like you're flying around, and like he can't help it. He like does some tricks, and he says like
This guy.
"hold on" and does a loop loop.
Well, hold on.
Yeah,
Akil,
and
why?
like spins around the bridge a little bit, and then lands on the other side, and lets you get off.
Stuart Little Part 2.
Right.
I
Yeah.
think Celia needs like help getting off because she's so shaky.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, as you get to the other side, the whistling is substantially louder.
Huh. Let's send pineapple.
Although you guys are going to have to protect me because I am completely vulnerable.
Yeah, we got
Okay.
it.
Basically, I cannot. What was it? I can't see or hear.
Yep.
Alright,
You're seeing and hearing through pineapple. You can feel touch though. So if someone like shakes you, then you know.
Slap me in the face. just absolutely deck me.
Oh, we should have a signal or something though. I'll squeeze your hand 3 times in quick succession if something is urgent and you need to come back.
I don't know. I still prefer the slapping. More immediate gets to the point.
If you want, I can slap you.
Don't worry.
We'll slap you on the
Is
shoulder.
Tis still tiny?
Yeah.
I want to slap you.
Yeah. I'll drop it right after that though.
Okay, better.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I'll send him ahead.
Nice. Okay. So let's see. He starts exploring forward, and I think you all notice immediately that he crosses a certain point and disappears from view entirely. Almost like there's some sort of wall and he goes through it. Like it's just like suddenly you can't see him. It's not like he fades into the distance. It's not like blah blah blah. But like this darkness just envelops him. Jack, Zerial, you're inside Pineapple. And you go forward a little bit, and it is completely dark.
Magical darkness, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll very slowly continue going forward.
Okay. You keep going forward. You bump into something, hurts your little nose.
No. Boy. Shit. I guess I'm gonna like stand up and feel. Is that a wall?
Yeah. So you start investigating it, trying to feel around, trying to feel what it might be. Yeah. You get a feeling. It's definitely not a wall. It feels to be some sort of like maybe stone. It's definitely stone. Yeah, it's definitely stone. It's porous. Maybe a statue of some sort. Not elevated.
Okay. I'm going to go. Let's see if I can go around it.
Yeah. Going around it, you feel quickly just behind it. There's a wall. Oh nope, sorry, a hinge. There's a door.
Oh. Okay.
There's a statue standing directly in front of a door.
Shit. Okay. And by the way, just for everybody's recognition, I'm doing this completely actually blind because I think it's actually really cool. Right. Yeah. I'm going to see if I can. Ah, fuck. What do you guys think? Left or right?
Left.
I'll say
All right.
left.
I will go. I'll see if I can follow the wall along it left.
Yeah. It continues quite a bit further than you were expecting it to. 40, 80, 120 feet, 150. And then it opens up. You feel the air. You feel substantially more airflow than there was before. And you hear something.
Yeah, I'm turning tail.
Yeah, roll a perception check for your weasel. It's a +3.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, as you roll a perception check for your weasel, you hear as you go this way that the whistling is getting louder the more you head to the east, which would be in the right direction. Not right as in correct, but right as in literally as you turn right. The whistling gets louder.
It might be easier to go straight too, because I don't know exactly where the other thing is. So, yeah, I'll just go straight because I don't know where the right hand entrance would be technically.
Sorry, so you turned around and now you're heading straight?
Yeah, because like I went left, so the only place that I would
Perfect. Yep. So you keep going. It's a little ways before you bump into the statue again. So you know where that is. And then you keep going, and it's not that far, maybe 80 feet. When you bump into a door. The door is cracked open a little bit, and inside you can see light. It's the first time you're really seeing light.
Okay, definitely going through the lights.
So you head through to the light, and your little weasel eyes see a person, kind of. They look weird. They have like an arm growing out of the wrong place, and they have sort of green, like it looks like maybe moss growing on the side of their face. They don't look human. They don't look goblin. They don't look halfling. They kind of look just weird more than anything else. And it's got a sword lying at its belt, a sort of curved sword, maybe a scimitar you might call it. And it's just sort of like with a knife carving up some sort of dead animal, and whistling while it does so.
I don't know how many animals are going to be down here in the tomb, to be honest. You know, that's no moon, I think. So, yikes. All right. So I'm just going to return back. If I could just bump my nose into the statue, head left from there, and just go back to us.
Great. You make it back to your team.
Cool. Yeah. So there's a bunch of magical darkness, and that's going to suck. But the whistling itself is coming from a little dude. Kind of looks really off, but he's got a sword, and he's chopping up what I assume to be a person. Because I don't think there are any elk down here.
He looks off how?
I mean, kind of just pale green. All the symptoms of being a goblin without being as ugly.
Okay.
Could he be a fungi?
Yeah, I was gonna say, does that ring any bells?
Okay, so that depends on both the DM, because my character wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Perhaps wouldn't know, but that does depend on the amount.
Yeah, there's similarities, but he doesn't have like the same vibe exactly.
Okay.
It's more the fungi folk. Let's see.
Didn't wear swords for one, or any weapon. Oh, did they have weapons? They had spears and stuff, huh?
They had spears and stuff, sort of basic spears and stuff that they made. But their weapons were not that good. Yeah, the fungi folk were more, and they also looked more normal, right? Like this person has like an arm growing out of the center of its chest, right? Like his arms are at the wrong angle. Does that make sense?
Could it maybe be like a prototype of the fungi folk, like something made by the same guys?
Possibly.
Huh. Also, that magical darkness is reminding me of the spider room with the pillars that we had to destroy.
Yeah. Wondering if it's a statue.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So should we go in and try and destroy the statue, I guess?
Yeah.
Would be interesting.
To Tissa's knowledge, Matt, would darkness cast on a statue qualify as an enchantment?
In what sense? Sorry, I need clarification.
In the sense that I.
Enchantment school. It
Oh,
wouldn't be
okay.
enchantment school magic.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's
why?
perfect.
What's
Dreamer's Thorn, the 2 charge effect,
got it?
because that does say schools. Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
No, darkness is evocation. I'm pretty sure. Let me see.
So you might just need to bust it. Just shatter the
I've
statue.
got. Oh no. Counterspell and dispel magic are different, aren't they? Counterspell, I have to be there when the spell is like done.
Yeah, and dispel magic will break things that are already cast.
Damn, I should have got dispel magic.
They're both good. Counterspell tends to be more urgent in combat. Dispel magic tends to be more better for exploring a tomb.
Like this.
You know.
Who knew?
No.
Okay, I guess we just go and flame at it, I suppose.
Okay.
That's that fire.
I'm down for it. Oh
Go.
wait, you know what? I actually may have a somewhat of a solution. Familiar. Oh wait, no. Familiars can't hold and move objects, huh?
You can't. That you surely can.
Okay. Because I have that grappling hook. We literally just have the rope and the grappling hook. We can pull the statue towards us, so that way anybody on the other side of the door is gonna be like, yeah, like, we won't get absolutely decked by anybody in there.
Yeah, we don't have to get
Let's hope
closer.
it's not fixed to the floor. As long as the statue isn't like fixed to the floor or a pillar that goes up to the ceiling.
We could break it like that
Fixed
too.
to the floor. It's a weasel, so it could probably climb with the grappling hook. I'll put it around its like neck. We'll topple statues.
Oh yeah.
Fun. Okay, let's go.
Okay. So you send the weasel. You send Pineapple ahead to grappling hook the leg of this thing.
Yes.
Okay. So Pineapple brings the grappling hook ahead and puts it around the leg of this statue. He can't get very high, so he's stuck working on the leg. But you know, that's fine.
Fair. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's pull. Oh.
Tis will enlarge. Not through the spell, just the daily. Yeah.
Your daily enlarge. Cool. So Tis enlarges and you pull. Yeah. Tis, what's your strength?
Score or modifier?
Score.
14.
Okay, and then you're enlarged. Okay.
Yeah.
And then let's see. Is everyone's helping?
Yes.
Cool. What's your strength score, Zerial?
14.
Nice. That's 28. What about Asthma? What's Lyra's strength score?
8.
Okay, that puts us at 32. And last but not least, what is Celia's strength score?
15.
Nice.
Wait, how do you have a higher
Yeah,
strength
yeah.
than all of us?
No worries. She doesn't actually because of enlarge. And enlarge is actually necessary. That's what puts you over the top. It says that you need a combined strength score of 50. So you guys
Dang.
manage. Pull down the statue.
Yay!
No symbolism there in destroying statues.
That's funny though. Tis is only stronger than Celia when he's enlarged.
Yeah.
Like 2 times his size. It's so funny.
She may be little, but she is fierce.
Yeah. What is she, like 3 foot?
Low and little.
She's 4 foot like 2, maybe.
That's rich.
4 foot 3.
Yeah,
Tiny.
so you hear the statue go and crash into the ground. And the hallway is no longer magically dark. So if you have dark vision, you can see. And if you have a light source, then you can see. Is anyone wielding a light source right now?
Produce flame. I can have a light source.
Great. So you produce flame. Yeah, you can see ahead, and you can see that there is a collapsed statue on the floor.
We did it.
Nice. Is there enough room for us to move around here enlarged?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hallways are pretty wide.
I'll do that for now.
It's a little tight exactly where we are, but where the statue is, it's a 40-foot hallway. So.
Okay.
You guys want to check out the door?
Yeah, actually.
Let's go.
Probably guarding the goodies.
Cool. So you guys move ahead. Just gonna open up some things there. That's about how far you can see, assuming you have 60 foot of dark vision, or 60 foot of light source. Okay. Yeah. So the statue is busted. I want to start from that. It's clearly someone like holding up a hand, like in a stop gesture, with citrines in their eyes. It's now the statue itself is shattered. The citrines are still fine if you want them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You can mark 2 citrines. They are worth 150 gold pieces each.
Okay. Tis, you take those, I guess.
Sure.
Someone make an investigation check for me. Whoever wants to lead an investigation check. Lyra?
Yeah, I'll do it. What do I need?
19.
Nice.
Beautiful. Yeah, so the statue has on it a weird and, shall we say, slightly creepy symbol carved into it. Let's just put this in chat, in at least our chat, in the Discord. I should have put this in the thing. I guess I can put it in the thing. Let's put it in the thing. I'll put it on Roll20. Handout. Choose file. Let us show to players. Bam. There you go.
Did the statue resemble anything else we've seen in the tomb?
Yeah. Did it resemble anything else that you've seen in the tomb? Yeah, it resembles the statues that you saw. Downstairs that attacked you.
Okay.
But obviously this one didn't.
Okay. Sounds fun.
Okay. So you guys continue into the tomb. And you see that there's a door here. The door is closed. This one, unlike the other one, is shut.
Alright, I was gone to use the restroom for a short second, and I'm back now.
Okay.
That's what we're up to. That weird symbol and...
Yep, weird symbol was carved into the statue. It's also carved into the door here. And the door is shut and locked.
Oh, I know that band. But okay, that's very concerning. Do we want to go into the cursed and terrifying room?
It's not the worst thing we've done. Let's go.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Is there any historical significance to this symbol?
Roll a history check.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
Cool.
Not to your knowledge.
Okay. Yeah.
Unless, let me rephrase. We have already established this. You're not an expert in praying history. Right?
No, not at all.
Right.
Not in the slightest.
Yeah. No. Then it's there. I will tell you with a 17. There is historical significance, but it is not the sort of thing that anyone outside of a literal Prian expert would have heard of.
Too old. Just too. Okay.
Oh, something that we may want to think of. Which direction was the guy?
Whistling was this way. Chanting was this way. Locked door is directly in front of you.
Jesus.
Would I know the symbol? Would I recognize it? Because I've got proficiency proficiency
Oh,
in
yeah.
history, and I'm from Prion.
Oh yeah. Why don't you roll a history check then?
It's gonna be 2. Oh, okay.
Nice. Yeah. So you have heard of the symbol. It is it's associated. It's one of those symbols that's like I'm trying to think of like a real world parallel that's not a swastika. But
Like
because
old
it doesn't
enough.
have that. Yeah, because it doesn't have that much meaning. It doesn't have as much meaning as that does. It's more like let me think. Okay, it's kind of like a calling card or a symbol of a group of people who resisted Prion unification, right?
So it's like the White Lotus symbol in Avatar.
Yes. Though with a darker undertone.
So like the Confederate flag, because that's a
Yeah.
okay.
Sure.
Awesome.
Sure. We're not. I'm not. These people are evil. I'm fine with making that parallel. It's fine.
Huh. That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Hope we get to combat today. No. So are we going through?
I do want to set up notifications first, though. Because
Okay.
I have a
Sorry.
bell and I have string, but Lyra is going to be the one that's able to do this. So I will ask that favor of you, Lyra. If you could set up, what's it called? A little trap. Well, not necessarily a trap, but like just, a bell and a string. Let us know.
Yeah. Sure, I think I should know how to do that.
Oh.
I have snare.
Oh, shit.
You have to set up this. I think you have to set up the thing first, and then I cast snare on it. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay.
If you want-
Wow.
By the way.
Is
Where are you
that
putting-
like a spell slot or?
Yes.
Yeah, but it's only a first level spell, so I don't mind.
Okay. Yeah, we could do that outside of the door. And that would
Okay.
keep anybody who's like coming in to although I think unfortunately it may catch one of us if we try to run away. But
Yeah.
again,
Yeah.
One
If
knows.
we're
It's
running
only
away
a
at that
5 foot
point, though.
radius, though, so if we just jump over it, like, it'll be fine.
okay, yeah, that works too.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Okay. So you cast snare outside the door.
Uh-huh.
It's your intention to enter into the door. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so the stone door has this symbol carved into it. You guys start applying pressure, and it pushes inward. Let me describe this whole room before we start doing anything in it. Let's reveal first the cool whatever.
I should have spent my money on that 10-foot pole.
Yeah, a bag of rats.
Okay. The circle in the room's center is a 10-foot diameter basin that sets on a 3-foot tall pillar of skulls.
Oh.
At the north end of the room is a 20-foot diameter column of black drapery that hangs from the ceiling 40 feet overhead to the floor. If the blah, 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 there seems to be some sort of statue behind it. So there's a pool of water, a pillar of skulls, and drapery covering some sort of statue.
Can I cast Detect Magic?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Yes. There is so much magic in this room. Let's tell you what you get. First of all, the pool of water with the skulls in it, the pool of water itself gives off abjuration magic. The skulls give off necromantic magic. The whatever's behind the drapery seems to give off evocation magic.
Okay. I will relay that to everyone else. With an addendum of don't touch the skulls. So I think that's going to be bad.
could just get out of quick divine sense.
Yeah, well, the skulls obviously are giving off necromantic energy. There's nothing else living in this room. Your range is 60 feet?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep, then you don't get anything else.
And it's just celestial fiends and undead. So I don't know if I'd even notice that the skulls are necromantic other than being creeped out.
Okay. Well, it's a pillar of skulls. What else necromantic is it?
Right.
I guess we look for the statue, but at the same time, like the pillar of skulls concerns me.
Should we destroy it, or?
I guess we just inspect it for now. I hope that it doesn't come to life and kill us.
I wouldn't be surprised if it did.
So you want to investigate the pillar of skulls?
Is the statue on top of the pillar of skulls, or?
No, the statue's behind. Here, I'll ping things on the map. So this is the pool of water with a pillar of skulls. Middle of this is the black drapes that are covering this statue. Do you see?
You know what? I have a really good way to piss it off if it is alive. I'm gonna throw him a little pineapple at it, and then when pineapple's on it, I'm going to cast what's it called? Chill touch.
Okay, pillar of skulls or statues? Which are you throwing pineapple at?
Statue.
Okay, so it's like drapery covering the statue. It's definitely shrouded completely. You'd have to probably pull back the drapery in order to do that.
Oh, Jesus! All right.
Like it's not just like a like it's a large curtain that's hanging from the ceiling. It's not just covering it, right?
Yeah.
So you have to pull it apart.
Shit. All right. I'll produce it very carefully with my sword.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna pull the thing aside.
Yeah, just to let pineapple through.
Cool. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh god. Oh no.
And with that, we're gonna go to our break.
Nice.
world. Thanks for watching. If you're enjoying our content, please check out some of our other stuff. We've got shows on Sundays, Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays. New show starting tomorrow called Which One Do I Roll, where we will be exploring different RPGs. That's 5 p.m. on Fridays. So please come check that. We're going to have a messing around with different RPG systems and looking at how they work and sort of discussing mechanics as well as playing all these systems and trying to figure out how they're meant to be played. Really trying to. I think that there's a lot of RPG community stuff that is trying to force systems to work in certain ways, and we're kind of interested in figuring out how to make sure that we're playing what we're supposed to be playing and looking at how good and well the games tell you what you're supposed to be playing and help you learn about that. So that is the plan. That starts tomorrow, and we're very excited about that. It's going to be a cast of some familiar faces and some new faces. Marcus from this show, Marcus Ferry, will also be on that show, as well as some other cool people that you may know from some of our other content, as well as some new people. So should be fun. Tomorrow we're going to be playing a game called Microscope. If you've ever heard of Microscope, it's a world building game. So we're going to build the history of a world tomorrow. Who knew? Awesome. Cool. Good stuff. Okay. So, Zero, you have opened a curtain, pulled it back, and failed the Constitution saving throw.
Boy.
And as you try to pull the curtain apart, you see something. And as you see it, your body starts to form up and tighten. You feel stone sort of sit in your thighs and in your legs and in your feet, and your whole body begins the process of stiffening and perhaps even permanently turning to stone.
Oh, Jesus.
So, I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, no. 2 nat
Not bad.
20s.
Wow. Okay.
You and me, Tess. You and me.
Let's get it.
Well, I did not want Zero to have a nat 20. I have to admit. Because I like Zero, and I don't want him to die too soon.
Oh.
Oh, cool. Right.
Okay. Wow, this is some crazy good initiatives. Okay. For me as well, except me doing crazy good is not as good as you guys doing crazy good. And let's see, what do I got here? -1 for this one. And a 4. Cool. Okay. So, Zero, you find your bones locking up, your feet being filled with metal. From the inside, it feels horrific, and you are currently restrained. There's also a curtain blocking your vision right now because your sword arm has become so heavy that it falls to your side. What do you want to try and do?
I'm going to use face step into the pool of water.
Into the pool of water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love it. You are restrained, but face step isn't affected by that. So you face step into the water. So what does that face step look like? What are your friends?
I think it's more of like a wintry type thing. Like I'd say that what's it called? All things considered, I just jump up and I do it. Well, I can't really jump up in this case, but like, my body just sort of twists into a frost and then just appears in the same frost, but in reverse.
Yeah. So you're in this water. This water is about like 2 feet deep. So it's like up to your knees, roughly. And you're standing there in the middle of the water. It feels very, very cold. Like ice cold, even though there's no ice in it. Yeah, why don't you roll another Constitution saving throw for me?
Jesus.
Yeah. You feel the weight inside your legs is not decreasing, but not worsening. You feel like you can't really move, but that's the only thing that's really happening. You're not becoming permanently paralyzed.
Okay.
You can hold off for another turn.
All right. I have successfully bought myself another turn. Since that was a bonus action, though, I'm going to use an action to. Let's just do Chromatic Orb.
Okay, and you're doing it at the statue or at the totem?
Oh, I just realized. Oh wait, that's AC. Never mind. But yeah, I'll do it at the statue.
Okay, take that shot.
And then I'm going to do. Shit, should I do fire or should I do? What do you guys think? Because like the curtains seem to be like a thing, right?
I think maybe like lightning.
Yeah, thunder's not a bad idea.
Because I'm just thinking, because I can help you with cold or fire.
Okay.
But like lightning or thunder, I probably couldn't try if it happens to be resistant.
I'll do thunder then.
Okay.
And then cast it.
Yeah, you cast the spell, but you didn't roll the spell. You need to roll a d20. It's you have the spell with the card set up wrong. Don't worry about it. But roll a d20, add your spell attack modifier.
All right. Let's see, d20, and then spell attack bonus is 7.
Mm-hmm. So that's 22. So that definitely hits.
Alrighty.
So roll that damage.
Alrighty. And then it's 3d8. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll just roll. Is that? Yeah, it does. Wow.
Nice. 16 damage. Yeah. So thunder, just energy, just blows forth past you. I think it blows the curtains aside, and you see glowing red eyes in this huge iron statue, carrying a massive, staff. It almost looks like it's carrying. And it looks like someone heavily armored and carrying a staff, but they're like 10 feet tall, so it's clearly a statue. But the eyes are glowing. And thunder damage just sort of blows apart the curtains. But they shuffle back into place. But this thing definitely took damage. Doesn't like thunder damage. Definitely doesn't like thunder damage. Doesn't like it at all.
Yeah, because it's metal. Good call, Emily.
Mm-hmm. Celia.
Thank you. What? Just like on the side, what color are the eyes glowing?
Yeah, they're glowing green.
Do we recognize the statue?
Sorry, say that again.
Do we recognize the statue?
Do you recognize the what? I'm sorry, you're cutting out a little bit.
Sorry, do we recognize the statue?
Yeah, roll a perception check. Yeah, it reminds you of the statues downstairs that almost killed you. There's something about the design that makes it look similar, although this one is not a warrior. It seems to be some sort of caster, because it has a staff.
Ah, makes sense. Okay. I guess I've only just noticed I also have chromatic orb, so I'm going to do the exact same thing.
Do it.
Nice.
If it'll cast. Hang on.
Orb buddies.
Doesn't want to cast. Okay. Guess I'll roll a d20.
Internet problem. That's a natural one.
We love to see it.
It goes away.
Oh, so what doesn't it like? Lightning or force?
It doesn't like thunder. We know that.
Is that force? Because I know Thunderwave uses
Thunder.
So like electricity.
No. There's literally it's sound waves. Literally.
Okay.
Yeah. There's literally a thunder damage thing. It's like sound waves.
Okay.
As opposed to lightning, which is electricity. It might not like electricity. You don't know yet.
Does it seem mobile from what I can tell? Because it hasn't moved yet, right?
No, it hasn't moved yet. It's probably mobile. And there's also still a curtain in front of it, so it's hard to tell. Might be doing things from there for all you know.
Okay. I'm honestly kind of at a loss here for what to do. I'm gonna chuck a javelin at the Tower of Skulls.
Okay. Yeah, throw a javelin at it.
Would I be able to do that twice?
Yeah.
Okay.
You've got multi-attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, then no problem. Yeah, first javelin definitely hits the Tower of Skulls. The Tower of Skulls seems to not like that. Roll damage.
Okay.
Yeah, the skulls literally start to glow green and just emit a burst of energy outward as a reaction. Zerial, you cannot make a dexterity saving throw because you are restrained currently. Lyra and let's see, quick measurement thing. Sorry, my measurement.
You can Misty Step pretty much as a bonus action. That's
Yeah, but
bananas.
that's not as a
Yeah,
reaction.
It's
Yeah.
and it's once per day. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I need Lyra and I need Tis to both make dexterity saving throws. You are out of range, Celia.
I think the Skull Tower might actually be helping us, Marcus.
Helping us? You think so?
As weird as that sounds,
Yeah.
I think it may be helping us.
Ooh, Lyra, you fail. Tis, you succeed. So Lyra, you take 21 points of necrotic damage as you
That's a
feel
lot.
life drain out of you. Tis, you take nothing.
I'm down to 2.
Oh my god.
Yeah, let's not attack the Skull Tower. I think the
You have
Skull
a
Tower.
second attack, Tis.
So I
Second
see.
part of your attack action.
I hit it and I see it wither Lyra, and I can use it. I can do a different target, right?
Yep.
So I'm throwing another one at the statue.
Okay. 19 definitely hits.
Okay.
Yeah. So it hits. It doesn't seem to be that effective though.
Okay. Okay. I think that's all I can do. That's all I'm gonna do.
You can move or bonus action.
Oh wait, did I get hit with the what's it called?
Oh yeah, you also take 21 damage. Thank you.
Okay, yeah.
It's necrotic.
All right. Let's see.
All right, Lyra, you're up.
I'll take the greater healing potions, the ones that do 40 heal 44 plus 2.
44 plus 4.
Okay. I'll take that afterwards, but first I'll fire an arrow at the statue.
Okay, take that shot.
No. Okay.
Nope.
I'll just roll to try and kill myself.
Yep.
I can't spell. Oh,
Can't
that's
help.
useful. Okay. I think that's all I'm going to do. I feel a bit defeated.
Okay. Well, do you want to move at all?
Yes, actually, I'll move a little bit. Actually, no, we're not planning on hitting the statue. Yeah, okay, I'll stay there.
You're gonna stay there.
Yeah.
Okay. Choices have been made. Excellent. Yeah. So Tis, you're the one who attacked the statue, right?
Yep.
Cool. It tries to lock eyes with you.
Okay.
I need you to roll a Wisdom saving throw.
Not great.
Yeah. Okay. Tis, you feel yourself become disoriented and confused.
Okay. I totally forgot about this, but my auras, one is on saving throws. Like anyone, including me, within 10 feet of me gets +3.
On
And
saving
then-
throws.
Yes.
Lyra, I need you to undo your 21 points of damage, undo your use of that
Nice.
potion as well.
And then my other aura, Anyone within 10 feet of me takes half damage from magic.
There you go. No one is within 10. Zero is not within 10 feet of you, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
So Zero, you still take your 21 damage.
But I'm disoriented, huh?
Yes, you seem disoriented. And our statue is going to pull back the curtain and stomp heavily 1, 2, 3 towards you. Oh man, this is gonna suck, guys. Okay, cool. Here we go. 2 attacks. Great. Oops. 30 to hit.
That hits.
21 to hit.
Pretty sure that hits.
I have no idea. You would know better than me.
Yeah, that hits.
Technically, he could roll like a natural 1 through a natural 4. That would still not hit me.
Okay, there we go. Well, let's see how much damage it is. 2d8 plus 5 per hit. Great.
Now's when we start rolling high.
27 damage
Okay.
total, Tis. As this
Shit,
thing
how
just
much is that?
stumbles towards you and slams you twice, and then holds up its staff, and you see it like starts chanting, "Hi, but like its mouth is just moving.
Yeah.
Okay. Zerial, it is your turn. You are restrained. You cannot move.
Boy. Can I attempt to break the restraint?
You can at the end of your turn.
Okay. I guess. Let me see. Is this a bonus action? That's a ranged attack.
Oh, Marcus, I think Emily was asking if you can let her into the team.
She got knocked
Oh,
out.
yeah, totally. Thank you.
I'm going to see if I can command my little war weasel ferret to hop on top of the statue. So
The statue or the totem? Sorry, they're good.
statue.
Okay.
So and then I'm going to cast Chill Touch and Chromatic.
Nice. Yeah, necromantic attacks. I like it. Let's see.
Chromatic Orb, same thing. And then how do I do the thing?
How do you do what thing?
These both cost match.
Yeah, you can't do both.
You know what? I might actually do both. I'll do Action Surge.
Okay. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, so chromatic. Yeah, so I'll fix your chromatic orb in 1 second.
Okay.
I'm trying to get you a weasel too. For now, just like a temporary one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So chromatic orb. If you go into your thing and change spell output from spell card to spell attack, that should work. Your thing. I know that was English. Zerial. Character sheet. Spells. Chromatic orb. Yeah, it should say output spell card.
It just where would it say that?
Underneath, let's see, it should be like name, school, casting time, range, target, components, concentration, duration, spellcasting ability, innate, output.
Oh, output. I see. Yeah. All right.
Cool.
Okay,
That should work.
Okay, and I just don't even put the damage? Or... Oh, wait, no, I did put the damage. 3d8. 8, spell attack, ranged.
It should work. I'm not saying it will. I'm just saying it should.
Okay, and the saving throw is...
There's no saving throw.
Okay, and... Okay, alright, so I'm going to try that.
There you go. 14 to hit. And a 14 does hit.
Cool. All right,
This big old monstrosity.
Oh, yes, it does.
Nice. 17. And this is thunder damage again?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So this thing like sort of shakes in its space. It doesn't seem to like that experience whatsoever. And you see its eyes flash towards you. Roll a Constitution saving throw. You're still in the water, so this is at advantage.
All right. Let's see. And because I'm at advantage, I can actually use. Oh wait, let me see. Oh, that's just an attack roll. All right, never mind. I always get Elven accuracy confused for
Yeah,
everything else. So wait, Constitution.
Yep. Nice.
Oh.
You are no longer paralyzed or even at risk of paralysis. You are in good shape. Welcome back to the world.
Yes.
Celia, what do you want to do?
Hi, what did I miss? Sorry.
This thing hits very hard and heavy.
Cool. And a question. If I wanted to use counterspell, do these stone things count as creatures?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Anything
Good
that
to
can
know.
cast the spell is definitely a creature.
Okay, cool. And we worked out that thunder works. So I guess I'll try chromatic orb again because it doesn't have any blood, so I can't use blood magic.
Sorry.
Yeah. Nope, that's a spell card.
Yeah, just change the output to spell attack.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ooh.
That's a crit. So you can roll, what is it, 68 then?
That is insane.
Makes up for my nat one earlier.
Yeah, definitely does. It literally
Wow.
does. 35
Jesus.
damage. Wow.
Jesus.
Yeah, it really does not like that. You're confident that thunder is something that is not only not resistant to, it is vulnerable to thunder. You see its body start shaking and quivering. Yeah, the experience of this getting hit like this is not good for this iron golem figure. Tis, you're up.
Yeah. So when I threw the javelin at the Tower of Skulls, did it appear to take damage at all? Was it harmed?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Just remember that I'm
Yeah.
still next to it.
Yeah. I won't take it down.
I think we should focus on the golem first and then the Tower of Skulls.
For sure, yeah. Oh god.
Although if you back up towards me, well, I think I can get there next turn anyways. But I have Booming Blade, so because it's so slow, I can literally just probably hit it and then just disengage. So and that would literally be giving it. It wouldn't be able to do much without taking a bunch of damage.
That does thunder too, right? Booming Blade?
Yes, it does.
Would it be helpful if I got over to you?
Do not know, but the water is definitely good. It has definitely a bonus towards it, I guess, or a bonus against it.
Okay.
So it's a downside because, obviously, you have the Pillar of Skulls, which might kill us in the water, but at the same time, the water is helpful against the saving throws.
Yeah. My most immediate concern is that I'm at 14 hit points. So.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna Misty Step away from it.
Okay.
Assuming I take a attack of opportunity if because it hit me. 30 feet directly away from it, so I guess diagonally. I can.
Yeah, you can place yourself where you want. See, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30?
Not in the water, directly away from it. It's facing me pretty much, so just behind me.
There?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Yeah. I have a bonus action. Well, I just cast, so it doesn't.
Misty Step is a bonus action, so you still have an action.
Oh, I always forget that. Okay, I'll throw javelins again. Let me make sure I have enough, because I just threw 2. Yeah, I have 5. Okay. So 2 more javelins.
At the statue or the totem?
The statue.
Okay, that misses them. That hits.
Nice.
Yeah. It doesn't seem to mind your javelin so much. You throw your javelin with a mighty throw, and you'd expect it to do 8 damage, but instead it only does 4. as it like cracks into this iron sculpture.
Okay. Yeah, that'll do for now.
Lyra,
Is it holding like a weapon or something?
it's holding a staff of some sort. It seemed to use its fist against Tist, but it seems to be holding some sort of large metallic staff.
Can I fire an arrow at the hand that's holding it to try and make it break free of it?
Yeah, you certainly can try.
I can't try.
You can try. You just have to roll better than that.
Fail.
Oh man.
I think Lyra's just going to back up. I use cunning actions bonus action to just dash away a bit.
Like there?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Looks for me.
Whoa, dude, I just realized something insane.
Do it. Tell us.
Okay, so Booming Blade, right?
Mm.
This is very, very interesting. Booming Blade requires you to make a melee attack with a weapon against one creature within the spell's range. Otherwise, the spell fails. However, familiars can be used to cast spells, but they cannot attack. That being said, as long as I make an attack with my main guy and cast it on my familiar, I can kite using the familiar. As long as I have something to hit.
Yep.
Like, for example, like I could
Very
hit
true.
the Pillar of Skulls and then apply the Booming
totally
Blade
forgot that Marcus was
effect
confused.
to that.
Cool.
Yeah, what-
Just roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
Sure.
Just succeed it, please.
Hey.
My dude.
All right.
I appreciate that. That makes me feel good.
Me too.
Technically, you were confused last turn, and I forgot.
Oh, well, for future reference, what does that mean?
You were under the effects of the confusion spell.
Okay.
You make random actions.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Based on a table. Okay. Well, thank you for that. Thank you for succeeding that roll. That makes me feel better. Okay. Evil skull totem. Let's see. I think it sees that this fight is not going well. It's gonna begin to glow red. And as it changes its glow from green to red, you see. Hold on one second. There's our little pineapple. We'll get a better pineapple by Jack later, but for now, at least, that's our little pineapple. And let's see. It begins to glow red, and as it does so, let's see. These weird forms start to form in the water. They look very gross. Let's see.
Perhaps the water wasn't the best idea at the moment.
Yeah. Kind of like they're skeletons, except that they have no bones, and instead are just these large skeletons made entirely out of blood.
Whoa.
Just like the shape of a skeleton in bloody liquid. And 4 of them appear.
My skeleton's boneless.
And let's see how they do on initiative. Eight. Cool. Well, that makes it their turn. And they are going to gang up on Zerial.
Good enough.
Oh.
You know what? I think what I'm going to do is, it might be a bit late, but I'm just going to cast shield.
You can wait to cast it until we know if they're going to work or not.
Okay.
Because it's reaction when you are hit, someone makes an attack roll against you. Okay, well, these things each have 2 attacks.
Okay, so why would we cast that? But we'll see.
Okay, let's see what we get. 24 on the first one.
Yeah, cast it.
Okay, what does that make your AC?
Oh wait, actually, never mind. I'll continue until it's like something that it can beat.
20.
Because, yeah, so that one it beats. Yeah.
It would say your
cast
AC to +5. What's your AC?
17, which is a 22. But
Great, so you're
24
22.
stands.
So I'm going to do 8 attacks against you. Anything 22 or higher hits. 21 misses. 25 hits. Wow, I'm rolling really well. 2 hits so far. 16, 1, 25, 19. So 3 hits.
Oh no.
Okay. So 3 hits. Each hit is 28 damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy, my 3 health is gonna go far. All right.
Great. You're fine, but you feel them trying to like claw into you and try to suck the blood out of your body.
I don't think there's much left.
How much health do you have? 0?
3.
Holy shit.
The Iron Golem is going to ignore the ferret and walk over to crush Celia.
Oh, fabulous.
The ferret can't attack, so it doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity from the ferret, I'm guessing. Cool. Celia. 2 attacks against you. A 28 and a 30, respectively.
Yeah, they hit. Yeah. That's a lot.
17 damage and 12 damage for a total of 29 damage.
Okay.
And that makes it Zerial's turn.
Oh boy. Hi.
You got any AoE?
Okay, so I'm gonna do a couple of things. I am going to disengage. Is that an action or a bonus action?
You are not a rogue, so it is an action.
Yeah, I'm gonna disengage,
Mhm.
and I am going to go behind the golem here. And then I am going to use my action surge since I think that time.
You already used.
I did not, because I didn't use. I was going to cast the.
Oh yeah, we forgot to do it. My
yeah,
bad.
we forgot to do it. So.
Oops. Fair enough.
But yeah, it's okay. All right. So I have it set to 0 now, though. But I do want to see.
That's a bonus action, so feel free.
Okay, so that's going to be my first action. So my first action is completely done. I have 1 complete extra action.
Yes.
For that.
Roll that 1d10.
Oh yes.
Plus your fighter level, which is 6. So that's 12 hit points.
Right, so that puts me up to 15. Not terrible. Okay, so let's see. Second window's gone. Action surge is gone. All right. So I am going to cast Booming Blade. Let's do that, and that is going to be. Let's see. 5th level is going to be 2d8.
If the target moves.
2d8 normally, actually. And then another 2d8 if the target moves. So. And then that's.
Oh.
Yeah. The upgrades. Upgrades, people. Upgrades. So, let's see. Phase 2. I also need to set that card differently.
Yep, and then don't forget to add your strength mod.
Strength.
Or dex mod, whichever you have. I don't know. What are you attacking with? Rapier?
Oh, yeah. Rapier. So I'm going to use probably dex, because that's a higher.
Alright, so what's your dex mod?
Dex is 4, so I'll rapier attack first. So there's the attack. There is the.
Yeah, no, it's part of the 2d8.
What? Oh, so it does bonus damage.
No, so you attack.
Okay.
You stab the screecher.
Yeah.
That's a standard rapier attack, which is plus your, 1d8 plus your dex mod.
Yeah.
And you cast Booming Blade, which is an extra 1d8. So the total is 2d8 plus your dex mod.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. But
and then if it moves, you get 2d8 more.
Yeah, but the spell upgrade If you look at the text at the bottom.
Yes, that's what the spell upgrade makes it do.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Oh, the melee attack. I see.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. All right. So it'd be 15 plus 11, and then
Nope. 15 plus 3.
oh, okay. Huh. All right. But anyways, so 17, and then let's see. I had shield, but I don't have it anymore. I have a bonus action.
Nope, you don't. You used it to second wind.
Oh, okay, never mind. All right, yeah, so that's it.
Cool. There you go. Celia.
Hi. So if I move away from this massive thing now,
You'll provoke an attack.
I'm gonna, yeah, which I can't afford because I don't have enough health to do that again. So, you know these like creatures made of blood?
Sure.
I
know of
one
them.
of my spells requires one of my spells requires sacrificed blood. Could I just like use them?
You want to sacrifice the blood of someone else.
Yeah, I mean they're just made of blood, so it's not like I have to.
So you feel fine sacrificing the.
Yeah, in this case, they did try to kill Zerial.
What's the limit? Non-sentient hostile creature, so you'd sacrifice the blood of like an animal that attacked you? I'm just curious.
I don't know. These don't really seem like sentient in themselves because they were just like risen. So I suppose Celia doesn't really see them as like autonomous.
Okay. Yeah.
So
cool.
she's fine with it.
Does she see them as like constructs?
Yeah, basically. Like they haven't got a soul or anything, so they're
Yeah. Blood is just a toy for you to play with. I like it.
Oh my god.
yeah,
Doesn't
basically.
matter how you answer, I'm gonna tweak you. Okay, yeah, absolutely. You can sacrifice their blood. You can sacrifice anyone's blood. You could sacrifice Tiss's blood.
I don't want to sacrifice this blood. That's a bit too far.
Oh,
so
but
what...
burning Tiss in a blazing ball of fireball isn't? Okay.
Has that happened?
I didn't mean to.
Oh right, yeah, I do remember that actually.
Okay. So human
Sorry
romantic
about that.
form. Beautiful.
It's all
Yeah.
good.
So
obviously,
I'm going to
yeah.
I'm going to focus this on the one that's like closest to me. So I don't know how to ping, but this one. There we go. Yeah. And who is Zerial has like no health, right?
Zerial has 15 health, I think 16 health, something like that.
Yeah, 15 health.
And Zerial is within 30 feet, so I can heal you for 1d4 3 times over.
Oh, nice.
Unless, can I... It just says choose a creature within 30 feet. Can I choose me?
Sure.
Can I have 1d4 and you have 2d4 then, please? Because I'm also going to die.
Do you want to roll damage? Since you got a crit?
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Shit.
Nice. 26. What's the con save for? That's supposed to be there.
Hang on, good question. If it fails the con saving throw, it takes an additional 2d6 necrotic damage as the orb tears blood from the body.
Yeah, it cannot succeed this saving throw. This is blood magic against a blood magic creature. It automatically fails. So can you roll another 4d6 because you crit?
Nice.
Wow. This is good.
It is dead.
Yay!
And because you crit, I think you also, we're going to double all your dice. So, Celia, you get 5 hit points. And Zerial, you get 12 hit points.
Nice.
Awesome.
As Celia infuses you with blood. Ain't that great? Just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful amount of blood. Cool. So that was horrific. Yeah. Cecilia, I think like you just reach out and you recognize that like it's blood magic that made this creature. Whatever this room is, it has something to do with blood magic of some sort. And that's probably why there's like iron and metal and things like that. It's to shield in or block in the blood magic to a certain extent, or whatever. And so you just summon the blood out of this thing, and it comes so easily to you. It just feels like it's so organic and just like, oh, I can reach out and touch it, and then it's mine. Right, this blood just comes straight to you, and it fills your veins and replaces some of the blood that you have lost to this massive iron monstrosity. Okay.
Wow.
Tiff.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my channel divinity. I'm gonna use the Nature's Wrath feature of it.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I can't. I have to be within 10 feet.
You can move.
I could. I will not. Too scary at the moment. Shucks, I don't. This whole fight, I just like have no idea what to do. Okay. As a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on Celia, and then I'm gonna throw javelins at the blood skeletons.
Okay, Celia, your AC is improved by 2.
Oh, I should probably check the range of the javelins.
You only have 1 more javelin. Right,
Right.
if you threw 2 last turn. You had 5 total.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. So I wouldn't be able to do a double attack or multi-attack, whatever. Oh man. Okay. I'm gonna instead use my movement and my action to dash. Actually, no. I just need a movement. I'll get I'll move myself. I will go there, and
Okay.
that's it.
Excellent. Lyra.
Hey.
I will say, finally, the Iron Golem has people in melee with it, so you can sneak attack it. I'm not saying that's what you should do, but I'm still saying that's the first time that's happened this combat. On your turn.
Sneak attack does also well, rely on me hitting it.
True. You have been rolling badly.
Yeah. I will. Does it have eyes? Is it eyes?
Yeah, it has glowing green eyes.
Yeah. I'll try and shoot one of the eyes if I can.
Go for that shot. That hits. Would you like to add sneak attack to that? Okay, not a bad roll. Nice. Every bit of damage helps. 22 damage to this thing. Yeah, so you take a shot from across the room, piercing it in one of its eyes. It's the flames around the eyes seem to like almost ignite the shaft of the arrow with green flames, and it burns away. But you see that like you've hit something in the innards of this creature, and it does not seem to like being hit in the innards. Whose turn? Oh, that's my turn. Yeah, cool. Okay. 35, 30, 30, 25. Let's see. Celia, can you roll a wisdom saving throw for me?
Oh dear.
Celia, you are confused. Don't let me forget when it gets to your turn. I know you want
Okay.
to forget. Please don't let me forget when I get to your turn. In fact, I should put a symbol on to represent confusion. I'm going to put a chemical bolt on you to represent confusion. Cool. Blood skeletons. 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And 5, 10, 15, 20. Cool. Sets of attacks against people. Tis, this is against you. 2 attacks. 25 and crit.
Yeah.
How you doing on health over there, Tis?
17 points.
Well, we will see if 3d8 plus 6 kills you. 20 points. Tis is down.
Wow. Oh no. These fluid skeletons hit so hard. Those are really good rolls too. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You rolled double. Never mind.
Yeah. Lyra, against you, 17 to hit.
Yeah.
11 to hit.
Okay.
10 points of damage.
Could be worse.
Zerial, 17 to hit.
Does.
13 to hit.
Does not.
10 points of damage. Much less bad when there's only one of them and not 4 of them.
True. Very, very true.
Cool. Iron Golem going to punch Celia.
Yay.
It wants in, yeah, it's gonna punch Celia. Oh no, it's not. Sorry, it doesn't do that. No, it's gonna cast a spell. Sorry. Thank you. It raises its staff and lowers it again, and as it does, it sort of covers its entire body, and you see some of the dents and scrapes and bumps and bruises on this thing start to mend and fix themselves. Zerial, on the other hand, he did not get unconscious. Zerial, it's your turn.
Alright. I am going to attack Rapier in the leg.
Yeah, 18 definitely hits.
Blade. Rapier damage.
Perfect. That's 15 points of damage.
And then extra attack for another Rapier.
So you can't extra attack.
What do you mean?
Casting Booming Blade replaces your extra attack. That's what your level 7th ability fixes, basically.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Booming Blade is kind of complicated in terms of how effective it is.
Warcaster, I think, right?
Yeah, well, it's not the feat Warcaster, it's the War Fighter. I don't remember what it is.
Oh, that is a
War
feat.
Mage?
Sorry, say that again?
I think it's War Mage, but it is.
Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, Celia, that makes it your turn.
I'm confused.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. Excellent. I really appreciate that. Sorry, I'm just like, my first thought is, how can I help unconfuse you? Can you roll 1d10 for me?
Sure. Love rolling dice. Don't know what they do. 5.
The creature does not move or take action this turn.
Oh, great. I just lost my turn.
Can you make a wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn?
I mean, I suppose at least I didn't, hurt someone. No.
You certainly could have, including yourself. And you are no longer confused.
Yay!
Nice.
Ain't that grand? Yeah, there's actually several options that would have been fine, honestly. It wasn't the best time to use confusion, but it's what it did. It's kind of what it can do, so, that's good. Tis, you're up.
I'm saving throw. Alright. Fingers crossed.
Natural 20. Natural 20.
Not a natural 20. A tenth of that.
You got a 2. I'm going to call it half of that. You got one of the digits right.
Yeah, sure.
Tis, I have been informed that your paladin aura doesn't shut off just because you are unconscious, correct?
Is that true?
I'm pretty sure that's true.
Protection?
Monks.
Protection says you must be conscious to grant this bonus. The other one, I'm not sure.
Okay. Well then, never mind.
I'll check, but yeah, I'll let you know if that's different.
I'm not that worried about it because, it's your first death saving throw. But there is a monk ability that gives, advantage on all saving throws.
Even if you're knocked out.
And there's, a Jeremy Crawford thing, someone's like, well, what if you're unconscious? It says all saving throws, fool.
Was it Path Rothfuss trying to,
yeah.
rules lawyer it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All saving throws. Death saving throws are saving throws. Okay.
That brings us to Lyra's turn. Lyra, how are you feeling?
I think I'll give Tiss a healing potion.
Okay.
Hey.
Would you like to roll that?
Sorry if I rolled 4 back before you. Yeah, I'm really sorry.
No,
Tis,
I would
you
rather
are
be
conscious. You have
right.
no failed death saving throws anymore, and you have 4 hit points. Take that, world.
Yeah, I'd rather be conscious than anything else. I appreciate it very much.
Yeah. You know, even if it just keeps you alive for another turn.
And I'll it's not really disengaging. I guess I'll just dash away from him. A little bit further away.
Yeah, do you want to disengage first? Because you've got rogue bonus action stuff, so you can disengage and then move.
Yes, I'll disengage.
Okay. Where do you want to go?
I'll probably just back up closer to the end, more like that, so it's not too far away from them.
Okay. By the way, just to remind everyone, the door is here. Just so you all remember. In case you need an exit. Okay. Lyra, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as the totem turns to tries to confuse you. That is a success. You are not confused.
She needs to be confused right now.
Okay. The bloody skeleton, one of them, is going to charge and attack the iron golem. And hit. Twice. Doing 13 damage. It doesn't seem super effective. But it does strike twice at it. The other one is going to attack Zerial twice. Zerial, you're being attacked. A 20 and a 15 to hit.
First one doesn't.
That will be 10 more damage to you. And the last one is going to attack Tis twice.
Nice,
A 16 and a 16.
Oh boy, lucky day.
I'm not going to call this a lucky day. Sorry.
Lucky turn, I guess.
Yeah,
Not even my turn.
Clear. Okay, our statue. Let's see, I need to make some quick measurements. Can I get all of you? Nope. Okay. What's its priority? Okay, everyone who is not named Lyra or Tiss, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as this thing casts the spell slow. If anyone would like to have a different thing instead of making a wisdom saving throw, you would be allowed to do that.
I use a constitution.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm codedly talking to Celia.
I don't know what you.
This creature is casting a spell.
Gotcha. Cast spell.
Yeah. Do you want to counterspell this? I'm sorry. I'm not like whatever. Do you want to? You don't have to. Okay.
It seems useful, so I'll cancel this.
Cool. Counterspell just immediately disrupts this thing because he's casting at 3rd level. So he wastes his turn, casting nothing. Doing nothing.
Nice.
Ain't that nice? Zerial, that makes it your turn.
Let's see.
the spell slots. I don't think I have one remaining. Check. I'm just gonna attack. I'll do. Let's do a rapier attack on the blood guy.
Okay. That hits. Nice. He definitely does not like this. Do you want to take an extra attack?
Yes.
That also hits. Yeah, he is barely standing.
Okay. I don't think I have any bonus action cantrips. Let me check.
Probably not. Magic Stone.
Yeah, no, I don't. I don't
Great.
think I do. All right, cool. And that's it.
Excellent. That brings us to Celia.
Okay, so the blood skeleton thing near me attacked the iron statue, didn't it?
Yes.
Which is interesting. But it's still a bit close to me, so I don't know whether I want to sacrifice this thing. Because all three that are left are in my range, so I could sacrifice any of them. Tiss is nearest to death, isn't he?
Yes.
Right, I'll sacrifice the one next to Tiss then.
Okay.
And do the same thing as last time.
Nice. 19 definitely hits. Okay. It automatically fails the saving throw again, so you can roll that 2d6. Nice. 12 damage to it, and let's see. You can heal Tiss 3d4. Is that what you can do?
Just checking my own health because I don't actually know what it is. Which is probably something I should know. Yeah, Tiss can have all three.
Okay.
I see.
8 health to Tiss.
Nice. Puts me at 12.
Nice. Yeah, and the blood thing in front of you is not looking super good. It doesn't look as bad as some of the others, but it definitely does not look super good. And Tiss,
Okay. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast. God, what is it? Not healing word. Cure wounds.
Cure wounds.
Yeah. I'm casting Cure Wounds on myself.
What level?
Just first. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to use Hungry Jaws on the skeleton in front of me.
Nice.
So that's 10 points back.
Yep, bring you up to 22.
It's
good.
pretty awesome, yeah.
And then that Hungry Jaws. That definitely hits. Roll that damage.
Awesome.
7 more. Oh man, you guys. Okay, I just have to tell you this. This blood skeleton and this blood skeleton, both are 1 hit point away from death. But you get another 7, putting you at 29. You're back in this.
I think it's my con mod. Let me check.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's your con mod.
Okay, right. So 4? Yeah.
4.
Not bad. And that's it.
26 is not that bad. I'll take it. Lyra, you're up.
Yeah, I'm just going to fire out the one with the test.
Great, take that shot.
3 6.
A 12 just hits.
Rising.
It is dead. You can't not kill it. You get sneak attack. You want to roll that damage just so we can see how overkill it you do? Let's do it.
19.
That's 19 damage. You overkilled it by 18. Nice. Cool. Okay, Evil Totem is gonna look at Tiss and force Tiss to make a Wisdom saving throw to try and confuse you again. Tiss, you are confused.
Okay.
We'll remember this time.
Yeah, I'll remember.
Okay. Blood Skeleton. First one's gonna attack Zerial. 12 to hit. And a 22 to hit. Second one will hit for 10 damage. Wow, I'm very consistent in rolling 10 against you.
I am unconscious.
Oh boy.
Zero falls unconscious. Other blood skeleton is going to move towards Celia, raise its bloody hand to try and pound Celia, but something stops it. It doesn't strike. And instead, it turns and attacks the Iron Golem again.
Thank you.
But misses, but then hits. For 9 pretty ineffective damage. And let's see. What is the skeleton going to do? What is this thing going to do? It wants to kill this blood thing in front of it, so it's going to try and kill the blood thing in front of it. Hits. And it kills it. It destroys another blood thing. Zuriel, roll a death saving throw for me, please. 20. That is 1 success.
Yes.
Stelia, it is your turn.
Hi. Okay. As a thought, so these like blood skeletons are now dead. Is their blood just like on the floor?
Yes.
So I
there's
can
one
collect
that's still
it.
technically alive.
Yeah.
There's one that's
But
technically
can I collect the blood?
Yep.
For future use.
Yeah.
That sounds absolutely horrific. Okay. What is the worst spell I have?
It's the worst spell I have. There's a sentence. Cool.
What's the worst
Cool.
spell I have that's not an area of effect one that's going to kill me as well? Because I really want to kill this golem, but I feel like it's not going to work. Actually, wait. Can that blood skeleton attack Zuriel even though he's unconscious?
It theoretically could.
I should probably kill that then.
It might not.
Okay, maybe I can do both. I have Shatter, which is an area of effect in a 10-foot radius sphere. Sphere. So if I do it like in the middle of them both, then I'll do that. That sounds good.
Yeah, you can easily set up a spot where you can't set it up where you hit these guys and the zombie and the totem in the middle, but you can hit both the blood guy and the iron golem easily. And not hit Zero. I think your ferret runs over to Zero and starts like licking your face. Con save, right?
Yep.
Okay. Let's check my. It's a 15. The golem.
So it takes
half damage.
Half 3d8, yeah.
Yeah. So roll that 3d8. Cool. So this would be 6 damage, but it's actually 12 because it is vulnerable to thunder damage. It doesn't like thunder damage. And you kill the blood skeleton.
Yay! Awesome.
Excellent. Tis. There's a totem and there is an iron golem. None of the blood skeletons are left. You have an unconscious friend.
The totem hasn't done anything else for a while, has it?
It's been casting confusion every turn. Oh, and you're confused. Roll 1d10, please.
I forgot. Yeah. Such a shoddy memory.
Me too.
7.
You rolled a 7. 7 is the creature uses its action to make a melee attack against the randomly determined creature. Excellent. What
Does that mean I
melee
have to
would
move,
pop out?
or
Yep.
I think I was probably gonna slash at the since it got up all close at the blood skeleton, so I would have my longsword out.
Okay. Cool. 1. Okay. You move towards Celia and make an attack on Celia.
Great. Longsword attack.
Yep.
That doesn't mean a multi-attack, does it? Yay.
No, you make an attack. Use its action to make a melee attack. Yeah.
Okay.
So a 7. I'm pretty sure that misses Celia. Yes. Absolutely. Marcus, have Tis roll a wisdom saving throw.
Here we go.
You are no longer confused.
Nice.
You charge up to Celia with bloody murder on your eyes, and you try and slash at her, but then you come to your senses. Last possible second.
Awesome.
And now there's an iron golem standing over you.
Too close. Far too
Lyra.
close.
Can I try and fire an arrow to the other eye?
Yep, go for it. If you get this eye too, then I will I will give it disadvantage on attacks. Yes, that definitely hits the other eye. 8 damage. Nice. Do you want to add sneak attack to that? Nice. Okay. Good shot. Do you want to move or anything like that?
No, I'm good.
Okay. The totem is going to try and cast confusion on you, Lyra. Make a wisdom saving throw. Lyra, you are now confused.
Okay.
I feel like there's got to be a better symbol than chemical, but I'm not going to look for it. Okay, the blood skeletons are all dead. The iron golem. I think it takes a disliking to Celia.
Oh, thanks.
Because you have used blood magic in its presence. So it points at you. Okay, what is it? +4. No, +6. Does a 20 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. It casts Chromatic Orb right back at you.
Oh.
And does 21 acid damage.
Oh my
That
god.
is rude. Okay, I have 1 health.
Wow. Zerial, roll a second death saving throw. That's your second success. You're very close to stabilizing.
Nice.
Celia.
Yeah, I'm going to down a health potion.
Mhm.
I actually have one of the medium health potions, but
44 + 4.
I'm not going to use it because that feels like it's too important. So I'm going to use the normal 2d4 + 2.
Okay.
Oh,
7.
that's not very much.
Well, I mean, 2d4 + 2. The range is 4 to 10.
Yeah.
Right, so 7's actually pretty good.
Okay, I guess I will thunder it again with Chromatic Orb. I love that we're literally like we're 5 feet away from each other. We're just hurling things at each other.
Yep, there's just like it's like really tall, right? It's like 20 feet tall, and so it's like throwing these things down at you, and you're just like throwing things back up at it. Neither of you really wants to provoke the attack of opportunity that comes from retreating, and neither of you wants to waste your action. Yeah, go for yeah.
I love this image that's in my brain.
Yes, you threw it up at it, but it just sort of moves out of the way and blocks it with its staff, just ripping it apart. Ineffective.
Okay.
Yes.
You're still at 1 hit point, right?
No, I've got 8 now.
Okay. 1 sec. Yeah. Okay. I'll use Lay on Hands for 12 on Celia. Then I don't think I have any bonus action stuff.
Okay.
I used a bunch on. I have less than my max. I'm assuming it's from healing Bialdor.
Yeah, that would be true. You did that
Okay.
last session.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
You helped both Bjalder and Lyra.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Cool.
Okay. Lyra, give you 12. Lyra, you are confused.
Yeah.
You roll 1d10 for me. Okay. On a 2, the creature does not move or take actions this turn. Why don't you make a wisdom saving throw? You are still confused. Cool. Great. Well, the statue is out of 4th level spell slots. Right?
Good. Yeah.
You can't cast confusion anymore. So sad. Okay. What's it gonna cast? It likes casting confusion. God, this is unfortunately probably even what it should have done before. No, that's actually dumb. Let's not do it. Hold on, sorry, I need to figure out what it's doing. Okay, yeah, this is what it'll do. That makes sense. Cool. Tis. I need a wisdom saving throw from you.
Okay. And I got a +3.
Yeah, let's not forget that. You're fine. You are not held in place by a hold person spell.
Awesome.
Okay, Iron Golem is going to attack twice. It'll attack Tis once, and it'll attack Celia once. Tis, this attack is against you. 24 to hit.
It's...
Okay. 14 points of damage.
Okay.
And then Celia, this attack is against you. A 30 to hit.
Yes, I hit.
9 points of damage.
Okay. Thank you for your answers.
Zuriel, roll a death saving throw.
Buddy.
Hey, that's your 3rd success. You are currently stabilized. You are no longer dying. On the other hand, you can no longer miraculously recover. Celia, you're up.
Cool. This chromatic orb is really not working well for me. I'm going to do it again. Oh wait, hang on. I can't do it again. I've run out of spell slots for that level. Cool.
You could upcast it at a higher level.
I could. What kind of damage does Shatter do? That is also thunder damage, so I'm going to do Shatter.
Okay. There's no reason to do Shatter. Sorry, I'm just going to... Chromatic Orb is a single target thing that does 3d8 damage. Shatter is an AoE thing that does 3d8 damage. Chromatic Orb, if you upcast it, will do 4d8 damage. Shatter will still do 3d8 damage.
Okay, cool. I'll do Chromatic Orb at 2nd level then.
But you'll miss.
Oh, Cool.
Why is it +4 only?
I don't know.
Let me check your character sheet. Hold on. You've got an error on your character sheet.
Unsurprising.
No, it's fine.
I feel like I mess around with these spells a lot.
Yeah, Chromatic Orb is also a weird one for some reason. I don't know why, but it's always messed up. Spellcasting ability, none. No. Intelligence. There we go. Let's try that again.
Oh. That makes more sense.
Hey, look, a 20. That hits. Roll that 48 damage. Nice.
8. Cool.
11.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Cool. Tis, this creature does not look very good, but it is huge. It's got dents all over it, and parts of it are falling apart.
If I move around it without leaving its reach, I don't incur attack of opportunity.
True, only if you leave its reach.
Okay, I'll move around to Zerial. And I'll cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
And he gets the 11 points back.
11 hit points to Zerial. Zerial, you are conscious.
Get up, buddy.
Cool. Lyra, you are still confused. Great. Can you roll 1d10 for me? Nothing happens. You lose your turn.
Wisdom saving throw?
Yep, wisdom saving throw. Break the spell. Hey, you are no longer confused.
Yeah.
You get your next turn.
Yeah.
Cool. The totem is going to try to cast Hold Person on Celia. Celia, the totem is trying to cast Hold Person on you. Wisdom saving throw. You can also do that. Celia, you are paralyzed and held by Hold Person spell. Yeah, boy. This golem is going to cast. That's a bad idea. Never mind. It's going to turn this way and cast Burning Hands. So Zerial and Tis, I need dex saves from the two of you.
Okay. And we both get a +3.
Okay, that makes that a 17. That's a success, Jack.
And we both have resistance to magic.
Nice. That makes you a 20. Tis, that's also a success. So resistance plus success means halved and then halved again. So I will roll full damage. Full damage would be 11, is halved to 5, and halved again to 2. So you each take 2 fire damage. That was a bad move on his part. Too bad. Zerial, that makes it your turn.
I am going to. Yeah, I'll just do a double attack.
15 hits. 6 damage. Second attack. 16 also hits. Oh, wow. That is perfect. Zerial, how do you want to do this?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to stab it on the underside of the helmet, and as I do, the force of it takes the helmet off and lifts up on my rapier.
Nice. Yeah, so you stab it underneath its chin, pulling its helmet out. Its eyes now fully revealed as like these green flames that are like ripped to shreds by arrows that are piercing each of them. The helmet pops off, and inside you see this mound of darkness not mechanical at all, but just this mound of darkness. And as you rip the helmet off, the rest of the armor falls to the ground in chunks and pieces. An arm piece there, a part of the leg over there. Everything just sort of collapses and falls apart. Okay. Celia, you are paralyzed.
Yeah.
Cool. Why don't you make a wisdom saving throw?
Okay.
Great. At the end of your turn, you are no longer paralyzed. Sis, makes it your turn.
So we still have the pillar to deal with.
Evil pillar of skeletons.
I'm gonna give myself, or no, I don't have any spell slots left. Oh no. No, I'm just a fighty boy. And I don't have javelins. So I'm gonna run over to where the statue, or to where the golem was when I first threw a javelin at it.
Okay.
Initially, yeah, and then pick one up.
Cool. Yeah, there's 2 javelins there. You can grab them both.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I'll take both. Is that's probably more than just my movement, huh?
No, maybe a bonus action.
Okay.
Picking up a discarded weapon is free.
Okay. So the last time I hit the pillar, it shot out that like necrotic wave.
Yep.
Did I see how far out it went?
25 feet.
Okay.
Exactly. And you know that it's exactly 25 feet mechanically because Celia was 30 feet out and did not take any damage.
Okay. So that wouldn't hit anyone then.
Not right now.
Awesome. Okay, I'll throw both at it.
Great, take that shot. That hits. Roll damage. 4 damage, and a green wave erupts from this creature, but it doesn't get to any of you.
I'll look over at everyone and yell, "Stay that far back." And then throw the other.
A 13 definitely hits. Roll that damage.
Awesome. 7.
How do you want to do this?
Cool. So it's just a big tower of skulls.
Yep, they're kind of glowing green.
Yeah. So it'll be like there's one that's like a little more precarious from whatever damage we've already done, and I'll knock that one out, nail it like right in the eye socket, and then the rest will come tumbling down.
Yeah, so you Jenga this thing.
Exactly. Yes.
You Jenga this pile of skulls, and the skulls come clapping down. They all sort of land in this pool of water, and we can see what we can deduce about this pool of water and this creepy room next time, because that is the end of our session. Nice surviving, guys. That was a fight that was well above your pay grade, but you guys handled it with aplomb.
It felt that way.
Yeah, that was. I was expecting a retreat.
I was expecting to die. Like that really felt like pretty hairy. Not that we haven't been in that sort of situation before, but that felt precarious.
Yeah, to me as well. Okay. Hold on. So let's do some experience points. You killed 4 blood people. You killed the totem. You killed the golem. In terms of combat, you crossed the chasm. Let's see, what else did we do today? Did we accomplish that? We crossed the chasm. Did we do anything else? Oh, we explored several rooms. You discovered the whistling person. Oh, you don't even know that yet. Don't let me forget. Actually, there's no way I could forget, but don't let me forget anyway. The snare that you set up, Celia.
Oh, yeah.
It worked. So we'll see what that amounts to. Let's see. Yeah, that sounds like everything, right? Did I miss anything important? XP wise?
Don't think so.
Cool. Awesome. And there's 4 of you in this party. Cool. Everyone take 2,300 experience points.
I have
We're
Most
on
of that from the fight.
2,822.
I have slightly less, but we would have been at the same, right? The same amount.
Yes, everything should be the same.
Okay. Yeah, I got 20,638. And last time we had.
Was your original number 20,522?
I got 22,822 as well.
Okay.
22.
Then we'll say that that's the number. Oh god, that's so wait. That's annoying. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. I don't know. Whatever. I'm just gonna give you the bonus experience. Everyone, set your experience to 23,000. Welcome to level 7. Congratulations.
Hey, nice.
Awesome.
We'll call it the RP bonus. You're cutting out a lot, Emily. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hard to understand you. Okay. Well, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you had a good time. Yes, I just cheated to give them a little bit of extra experience. As long as you do that, I don't really mind so much sometimes. And all that good stuff. If you had a good time, please check out some of our other content. We stream Sunday 4:30, 7:30 Pacific Standard Time. We stream Mondays 5 to 8 Pacific Time. Tuesday mornings 10:30 to 1:30 Pacific Standard Time. And we're streaming again tomorrow 5 to 8 with a different brand new game. We're gonna play some Microscope. Good. Take care of yourselves. Go live good and happy lives. And of course, as always, don't forget to call your cat and feed your mom.